Hi, Laura.
Hi, Tom. I've got a good one for you today. I found an actual mystery with no YA in it.
Oh, thank goodness. For once.
Yeah, and even better, it's about a cat.
Oh, that is pretty great.
Actually, this book, it is written by, a lady named Rita Mae Brown, and on the cover, it lists a secondary author, Sneaky Pie Brown.
Sneaky Pie
I
Brown
assume that's the cat. I'm showing Tom the back of the book, the about the author. There's a woman and her cat.
and his name is Sneaky Pie.
Yeah. So Sneaky Pie helped to write this book.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously. Very helpful young man.
So there's also a couple drawings throughout this novel of the characters, which is quite endearing. I don't know if I'm going to show you them all because I don't have them marked where they all are, but
Will you describe them for our listeners?
well, that's what I was saying. I don't have them all marked, so I'd have to,
You'll have to find them.
yeah. But there's a couple drawings. It's very cute. All
Mm.
right, so this book is called Cat on the Scent. It takes a cat to write the perfect mystery.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. And this is part of the Mrs. Murphy mystery series. So this is actually the seventh novel
the
in,
seventh.
yeah. um, I think it's the kind of series where it doesn't quite matter if you read them in order because they're like standalone mysteries.
Well, I mean, if you're able to read this one and understand everything that's going on, I would assume.
Yeah.
But but the seventh?
Yeah.
How successful are these?
Apparently pretty good. So, there's seven of these at least. There's at least seven. There could be more.
Do you want me to Google?
Okay, the Mrs. Murphy series.
According to Goodreads,
Oh my god.
there are 34 books
Oh my god.
in this series.
Well, we're reading number seven. Are you sure that's just not,
Uh-huh.
they're all the same books about this cat and not just all the books Rita Mae Brown has written?
Well, this one is called Clawed and Dangerous, Sealed with a Hiss,
Yeah,
Feline Fatale,
Feline Fatale.
Hiss and Tell, Claws for Alarm, Formidable Foes, Whiskers in the Dark, Probable
Oh my
Claws,
god.
A Hiss Before Dying. It goes on, but these are all about cats.
Okay.
Very clearly.
Okay. Well, we're reading number seven, A Cat on the Scent.
Sneaky Pie for President.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I was,
Is Sneaky Pie in this book?
I guess. He's running for president.
Intriguing. So this is the Mrs. Murphy series, and Mrs. Murphy is the cat.
Oh,
Okay. Mrs. Murphy is Harry's cat. Harry is a woman, just so you know.
okay.
I think it's like her last name, and she has a different first name, but everyone calls her Harry.
Her first name can be Harry, too.
It's true, it
It's
could be
fine.
like shortened from Harriet, but I think it is her last name. You know, this book came with a character list. Maybe I'll check that.
The cat's name is Mrs.
The
Murphy.
cat's name is Mrs. Murphy. Her name is Mary Minor Harristine.
Harristine.
Yeah, her last name is Harristine, and they call her Harry.
Wow.
Yeah. Her first name is Mary. Anyway,
Yeah.
she's Harry.
Mary Harry.
Yeah. Okay, so chapter one begins with Mrs. Murphy narrating she is hunting alone tonight at an abandoned barn. Mrs. Murphy lives with Harry, of
Yeah.
course, but she has a couple other animal siblings. There's Pewter, who is another cat.
Pewter.
There is T. Tucker, who is a corgi.
That's pretty good. I
A-
love corgis.
And there are three horses, and they all live on a farm together.
Are they all friends?
Yes.
Good.
Um, Mrs. Murphy considers dogs to be a lower species, but Tucker is almost equal to a cat in terms of intelligence, but she would never tell him that.
Oh, how nice of her.
Yeah. So anyway, Mrs. Murphy is at this this place, and she hears rumbling
Hang
and
on.
sees a small plane land and roll into the not so abandoned barn now. So after she has seen this plane and she sees some people get out of it, she then goes home.
Okay.
So about Harry, she's in her 30s, she is divorced, and she runs the farm and works at the post office. It is May currently, so it's springtime, and the animals are lazing about the house. Pewter and Tucker say that Mrs. Murphy is a show-off, because she is. She likes to open doors, she can go up and down ladders. She's
Oh,
very talented.
so this is how she solves the murder mysteries.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, they're reminiscing, actually, probably about a previous book. One Halloween, a human head turned up in a pumpkin.
Huh?
Yeah, it's probably a previous mystery they solved.
That's a pretty big pumpkin.
I think most normal-sized jack-o'-lantern pumpkins could fit a head.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Plus,
Okay.
like, how'd they get it in there?
Carved it, chucked it in, put the lid back on.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay.
It'd have to be a pretty big pumpkin.
Well, anyway, that's not the plot of this book.
Okay.
In this book, Harry's neighbor Blair has shown up at her house, and he has a fancy new sports car, so they're joyriding around. They get pulled over, and
Okay.
then Blair, because they're speeding,
Yeah.
and then Blair and the cop go joyriding, so they don't get a ticket.
So
Uh,
that's a surprisingly nice cop.
Yeah, well, it lets the cop drive the Porsche or whatever, the Jaguar.
My point remains.
Yeah. So Harry's friend then invites her to a Civil War reenactment that is happening in about a week. So anyway, basically Harry has his friend Blair. Blair's rich.
Okay.
Okay. So Mrs. Murphy notes that the humans of the town are having a meeting about the water supply or something, and Harry has brought her pets. I don't know why Harry is bringing her pets to, like, county meetings, but she is, mostly for our poor animals to be involved in the plot.
Like, wait, like all 5 of them?
No, the 3 of them, sorry. The 3 horses are on the farm. She brings she brings Mrs. Murphy, Pewter, and Tucker.
Sorry, all 6 of them. But
Yeah.
but wouldn't it make more sense for her to bring at least one of the horses just to get into town?
Well, I mean, she can drive. She has a car. This is set in, like, the 90s, I think.
Okay, so she's the crazy woman who brings her pets everywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
She has 2 cats. She brings her 2 cats and the dog to the meeting.
I don't know how you manage to do that. Do you just like put them all 3 on leashes? Like,
Well, I mean, obviously the pets in this world are very intelligent. So, like, they speak to each other. And the
yeah.
humans don't understand it, but they understand everything that the humans say.
Yeah, but like,
So they're just free roaming, following her.
oh, they just follow. She didn't bring them. They just came.
Well, I mean, she brings them to work every day at the post office.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes a little bit more sense.
It is also a small town,
Yeah.
so it's a teeny tiny town.
Like I said, that makes a little bit more sense, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. But anyway, that's why the pets are just always here. So at this meeting, Tommy is noted to be missing. Keep that for later. Tommy is missing.
Tommy is missing.
But again, it's a small town, but the county is growing to 100,000 people.
Whoa.
So they need more water. Do they need a new reservoir? That's kind of pricey. So the county commissioner, the local elected official, his name is Archie.
Uh-huh.
He seems on edge about something, but he's like trying to lead this meeting.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, and they're just discussing water. So next day at work, Harry is chatting with her friends about the reenactment. There's one rich neighbor that they have that bought everything authentic. He wants to be like super cool about the reenactment.
Okay.
Like, why do we have to glorify violence?
That must have been really expensive.
Yeah, mm-hmm. So Mrs. Murphy decides she will go to the reenactment as a Confederate mouser. This is a Civil War reenactment. They're in, like, Virginia. They're in the South.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right, so the sheriff stops by to the post office because Tommy has been missing for 2 days, and his plane is also missing.
Oh.
Mrs. Murphy knows about this, but the silly humans don't listen.
Well, yeah, they don't speak cat.
No, unfortunately not.
Does she just like not understand that the humans don't speak cat?
I mean, like, she understands it, but she's still, like, telling them, like, meow, 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 the plane's over there. But they're like, oh, sorry, Mrs. Murphy, we don't have any treats. And she's like, you dumb idiots.
Why tell them in the first place?
Just to show off, I guess.
I guess. She is a showboat.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we cut over to Archie. This book, it kind of flips between a lot of narrators, so we cut over to Archie, who's chatting with a friend. And it seems like maybe Archie is disillusioned with government work, but he's also preparing for the reenactment. They're reviewing some of the rules, such as always point your gun up above everyone. And don't even load it with real ammo.
Yeah.
Good reenactment rules.
Yeah, don't. I mean, that's just good in general. You don't point a gun at someone, regardless
Hmm.
of if it's loaded or not.
Yeah. All right, so we cut back to Mrs. Murphy, who has brought Tucker to the old barn to see the plane, because now we've heard that the plane belongs to Tommy. And Mrs. Murphy thinks back to the two people that she saw come out of the plane, and she thinks one of them was Tommy, because Tommy is a very tall person.
Yeah.
So she saw a very tall person leave the plane. She's like, that's like the last time anyone saw Tommy, I guess.
Maybe.
But we don't know who the other person was.
It's the mayor.
And then Mrs. Murphy and Tucker find a map of the local watershed in the plane. So it's kind of like an aerial map.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next day, Archie is arguing with someone. Now, this person, his name is Sir H. Vane Tempest.
Sir H. Vane Tempest.
Indeed. He's described to be like a posh, rich Englishman. He has been knighted, Sir. For some reason, they always just call him by his first initial, H.
Yeah.
And then Vane Tempest.
This is reminding me of the guy in college who I knew whose nickname was the High Octane Hurricane.
That's way cooler than H. Vane Tempest.
Yeah, I agree.
So anyway, HVT here, because I don't want to say all that. He and Archie are arguing, and Archie even hits him. It's like, what's up? Is there money issues?
It was like punch or smack?
Punch.
Punch.
Yeah, they
That's
get
pretty
into a
serious.
fight.
That's assault.
Yeah.
I mean, slapping is too, but
Yeah. Well, Archie goes and tells his local reverend that he's cheating on his wife and feels guilty. Is that it? Is that why he's like punching HVT?
no.
Or is that why he's on edge about the government work?
It's definitely why he's on edge.
Well,
At
yeah.
least one of the reasons.
By the way, important side note, we find out Harry's horses' names, which are Pop-Tart, Gin Fizz, and Tomahawk.
Pop-Tart, Gin Fizz, and Tomahawk.
That's right.
One of these things is not like the other.
Anyway, the horses aren't plot relevant. I just wanted you to know their names.
I feel like Tomahawk is the type of horse to like, I'm a wild stallion. No one rides me but the one person I choose.
Maybe.
You know, and is the one horse from every horse girl movie ever.
Yeah. The tall black stallion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shiny mane.
No one is allowed to ride him. He doesn't let them. But this one girl.
Well, anyway, all these animals on the farm, they're all like really good friends, and they all support each other. For example, one night a bobcat shows up and is chasing Mrs. Murphy around.
Whoa.
Like, a bobcat could kill Mrs. Murphy. And
A bobcat could kill most of these animals.
Well, yeah. It takes all the animals working together to slow the thing down and to wake Harry up, who can chase it away. So, like, the horses, like, make noise and run in front of it, and then Pewter, like, yowls to distract it.
I'm gonna be real. One of the horses running in front of it and then kicking it in the face with one of their hooves would have done it.
Yeah, true.
Like,
Horses have a great kick.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the plot. It's reenactment day. There are 5,000 participants and 30,000 viewers. I didn't know these things got that big.
This is a small town too.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's a small town. I guess they all come in from the local counties.
They have to.
Because that's a lot, like, that's big. Like, I didn't know reenactments were big like that. Anyway. So Harry and the cats are here. The cats aren't supposed to be here, but they're here.
Yep.
And they witness Archie start another fight with HVT.
Oh.
And apparently HVT had contributed to his campaign, but now maybe Archie has backed out on his promises, and HVT is like mad. He's like, a man should stay bought. So Harry's gossiping.
It's a subscription service. You got to continue paying.
Yeah, gotta continue to pay the politicians. So Harry's having some gossip with her friends. Archie appears to support the reservoir plan, but behind the scenes he's actually fighting the reservoir. So, intriguing.
Interesting. Does he just not want people to have water?
Well, we'll see. That's part of the plot.
Okay.
Spoilers.
I guess Mrs. Murphy here does not understand.
Nope, she doesn't understand local human politics.
No. She's like, water's just around, guys. You can drink it off the ground.
Yeah. Well, back to the reenactment. Harry and the pets are watching. There's choreographed hand to hand. There's rules about how you lay down when you're dead. There's smoking cannons, etc.
Cool.
So they do the whole thing. And then as the dead revive, one corpse doesn't move. It's the guy Archie's been fighting with, HVT. He's been shot 3 times in the back.
In the back.
Yeah, HVT was shot in the back 3 times.
So it was someone on his side who did it then.
But he's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive.
He was shot 3 times, but he's still alive. So he's taken to the hospital that's 25 miles away. And
25 miles away
I
is
know,
the nearest
small
hospital.
town, right?
No, a small town has to have some sort of
I mean, maybe they have like a local urgent care.
yeah.
But they don't have like a big hospital that can handle gunshot wounds.
I feel like in a small town you actually need someone who can handle gunshot wounds.
Well, anyway, it's 25 miles away.
That's
So
crazy.
Mrs. Murphy, Pewter, and Tucker begin to look for spent bullets because they went all the way through HVT,
Uh-huh.
and no one else is supposed to have bullets, so if they find a bullet casing, then this is the bullet. So Pewter finds one and has Tucker bring it over to Harry.
Oh, so they didn't use period accurate guns. They used a real gun, like a modern gun. Cuz if they were doing, you said Civil War,
I think so, yeah.
they would have been firing musket balls.
Mm.
So it was someone with a real gun here.
Interesting, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean they're both real guns. I should say modern gun.
yeah. So Tucker brings it over to Harry. And of course Harry's like, wow, good dog, you brought me a bullet. Oh my god, it's the bullet that shot HVT. So, we give it to the sheriff as evidence.
Good dog.
But Harry and her ex-husband Fair are discussing how many people were marching behind HVT. Like, this is like 5,000 people participating.
Yeah.
And Archie was marching behind HVT as well. Ooh.
Ooh.
So, local gossip, everyone thinks Archie did it.
Well, yeah, but he's clearly the red herring.
Mm-hmm. Well. First we have to have a cute moment with the cats. Harry is like, I wonder why they always swap food bowls. Like they think the other has something better. And Mrs. Murphy replies that it is their food dance. They just like to.
They just like to.
Yeah, they
It's
just
their
like to
dance.
swap food bowls. It's very cute.
Okay.
All right, back to the plot. Harry is annoyed by Archie.
Yeah.
Because she sees an interview of him on TV saying that he didn't do it. They argued yes, but they are friends. And then the interview asks about the reservoir, and Archie storms off. He does not have the greatest political face
Well, yeah.
about keeping cool.
But also, like, let's be real, media purposefully pushes people into things like that.
Mm-hmm. So Mrs. Murphy doesn't think Archie is the murderer. She also thinks he's a red herring. But she does think he is hiding something.
Oh, he definitely knows something, for sure.
But meanwhile, it's been a couple days and HVT is still alive. So, a bit more about HVT. He is very rich and greedy.
Uh-huh.
His wife, Sarah, is a lot younger than him and very beautiful.
Like, how much younger are we talking?
She's a trophy wife.
That doesn't answer my question.
Okay, well, I don't know, he's probably 60. She's probably like 30. 20s.
Wow.
30, yeah,
18-year-old.
She's not, okay, come on, she's not 18. But she is a trophy wife.
Uh-huh.
She was also at the reenactment.
Aww.
Like everyone was, right? So anyway,
She shot him.
she's really worried about him. Okay.
She's definitely the one who shot him.
Most definitely. So Mrs. Murphy, while Harry's in the car, strategically runs away to have Harry follow her to the barn where the plane is. Because she's like, oh my god, the humans aren't going to find this stupid plane, and they need to find the plane.
Yeah.
So she leads Harry to the plane.
Wait, but I thought they found the map of the watershed in there. Or was that the pets?
The pets found the map of the watershed in the plane, which is in the barn.
Yeah.
They didn't, like... No, they did bring it back with them.
Okay.
Because, yeah, okay. Yeah, anyway, so they bring her to this plane. And then Harry is responsible and calls the sheriff.
Yeah.
The sheriff is like, wow, you're finding out a lot of stuff, huh? It's like, I don't know, my cats keep leading me to it. So, the plane is very clean. There's no evidence of mischief. The
Okay.
sheriff says he thinks that Tommy is dead. Otherwise, he would be here. Because Tommy's very, like, nosy.
Yeah.
So he's like, if he's been missing for, like, a week, he's definitely dead. Just based on his
I
personality.
mean, I think that's assumed in a lot of missing persons cases.
Mhm. So the pets are theorizing. They're worried about involving their mom, Harry. They're like, oh my god, maybe we should stop giving Harry all the clues, because then Harry might get targeted for knowing too much.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But they're trying to think about it. Like, who would want to kill both HVT and Tommy? It doesn't seem like the two have a lot in common besides being rich, into fancy clubs, parties, hobbies. It actually seems like they have quite a lot in common. I mean, HVT is old and Tommy's not, but.
Oh.
Side note, one day the cats are hanging out with the Reverend and his cats while fishing, and the Reverend's cats read the Bible. They help with the Reverend's job.
And they read the Bible.
Yep. The cats are religious.
They believe in Jesus Christ.
I don't know if they believe in Jesus Christ, but they help him plan his sermons.
How?
I don't think
Did
they're
they just-
actually helping, but they're like imagining that they're helping.
Do they? I left in front of him a passage from Psalms
Yeah,
today
he like
for him
the
to
cat like
read.
opened the book to a specific page,
Yeah,
or the cat's like a sign language interpreter like meowing along during the sermon.
yeah, right. I'm imagining like he like finds his book open to a certain page every day and he's like, "Ah, thank you God for bestowing upon me the perfect passage for today."
Yeah, and it's just the cat.
Yeah, it's just the cat every time.
Well, this is actually slightly plot relevant because in the church truck, which this reverend has been driving,
Uh-huh.
there is a mysterious bomber jacket that's not his, and it's actually Tommy's.
Oh, did the Reverend do it? That's crazy.
So we call the police because we found Tommy's bomber jacket,
Uh-huh.
and the police say they've been by Tommy's house and nothing has been missing, but like this jacket has been disposed of here or purposefully placed here to be misleading.
Oh.
Mrs. Murphy says that Tommy wasn't wearing it when she saw him get out of the plane.
Okay, so he wasn't wearing it when
Yeah,
when he
so
got-
like,
But I mean, it's not like she can tell them that.
yeah. Meanwhile, HVT is awake and alive, and he tells his wife the only person he can think of who would shoot him is Archie.
Well, that's because you're stupid, HVT.
Well, Mrs. Murphy, Pewter, and Tucker, they are investigating around the barn, sniffing around for Tommy's corpse.
Okay, if they're sniffing around the barn looking for his corpse, I feel like they would have found it by now.
Yeah,
have
they
a
don't
superior,
find it.
They have not only do they have a superior sense of smell, but corpses stink.
Yeah.
Like,
They don't find it.
They would have found it, I think, the first time they were there.
However, next chapter, the body has been found.
Ooh.
Tommy has been found
Where?
at a food plant in a fridge, like a freezer.
Fascinating.
Uh-huh. He has been shot through the head and is hanging from a meat hook by handcuffs.
That's horrific.
Yeah.
All right.
So, like, theoretically, this fridge is checked daily, but not super thoroughly. It's, in the food plants, there are very large coolers.
Uh-huh.
So he was, like, at the back. So, body's found.
Someone was like, "Man, that's a really weird looking pig
Weird-looking
carcass."
pig.
Yeah.
Well, Harry's at work the next day, and she looks up HVT, just to learn more about him. He apparently earned his fortune building airports in Africa. All right.
That's interesting.
Yeah. But then they hear the news about Tommy, and the handcuffs bother Mrs. Murphy. She's like, why was he in handcuffs?
Why was he in handcuffs?
Who has handcuffs?
The police.
In other news, Archie was being questioned by an officer who got annoyed and punched her, and got arrested, of course, because he assaulted a police officer. Good job, Archie.
Typical Archie move.
All right, so Harry and her friends are gossiping again. Half this book is Harry learning all the news from her friends. So, in addition to Tommy, HVT, and Blair, who are basically the rich boys club in town,
Yeah.
right? Archie has also had enough money to be hanging around them.
Interesting.
The rich boy club and Archie. All right, so we cut over to HVT and his wife. They're chatting. She is worrying and wondering why he isn't going after Archie. She's like, you said Archie shot you. We got to go after him. And he's like, I don't think he did it.
So what was all that earlier when you said, yeah, he's the only person I can think of that would do it?
I think maybe he was on like pain meds or kind of loopy or something. But now he doesn't think Archie did it.
This guy needs to tell someone that.
Well, we learned more because Sarah, while she was worried that HVT was dying, was reading his business papers.
Okay.
Because she was worried he would die and was worried about his business and having money and all that.
Yeah.
And she finds out some interesting things, and she wants to be involved. So, HVT, Tommy, Blair, and Archie own a corporation together that has been buying land.
Oh.
And then Archie, as county commissioner, can suggest land for development.
Yeah, that's illegal.
And then they all profit.
That's definitely illegal.
Uh-huh. But now Archie is getting cold feet. Because he's like, I'm the only one risking anything.
That's true, he is.
Yeah. Well.
What an idiot.
It turns out HVT did the same scam with property in Africa. Which is how he earned his fortune.
Oh.
Well.
It's probably a lot easier to get away with.
Yeah. Well, anyway, HVT is impressed by the brains of his trophy wife. He's like, maybe I underestimated her.
Wow.
So, Sarah thinks that Archie is killing the group to get out of this. But HVT doesn't think he has it in him. He's like, Archie's too soft to kill anyone, despite the fact that he's been punching people left and right.
Yeah.
Anyway, over to Archie, though. His wife kicks him out and says he should resign from the office because his reputation is in tatters.
He should have resigned before he got into that corporation.
Yeah, Archie refuses to resign. He's like, I need one more year for something.
What a prideful bastard.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she's kicked him out because of the whole cheating thing.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Next day at the post office, another town gossip session.
Uh-huh.
There was cocaine found in Tommy's blood.
Oh boy.
And Sarah is adamant that Archie should be arrested for shooting HVT.
Sarah.
However, there's no evidence that Archie did it.
Yeah, Sarah, didn't he just tell you he doesn't think he did it?
Yeah, she's like really insisting on it though.
She definitely did it. She's the one who shot him. 100%. It's gotta be.
Well.
I said it earlier. It's definitely her.
You were joking the first time. Now this time you're like, wait.
No, I wasn't really joking the first time. You said trophy wife, and I was like...
Okay, so Sarah shot HVT. Who shot Tommy?
Who shot Tommy?
Yeah.
That could be a totally unrelated thing.
Intriguing.
That could have been like a drug cartel. A drug deal gone bad.
Alright, well, we'll get back to the plot then.
Yeah.
So the cats notice that Blair has gone out after Archie. So we saw Archie outside after he was released on bail, and he has to move out of his wife kicked him out.
Yep.
And we think Blair has taken Archie in to his house because they are friends, I suppose.
That's very kind of him.
Mm-hmm. So the pets go to spy on Blair at his house with Archie, and they do this by just walking in and being cute because
they're pets.
Yeah, they're just outdoor cats, so they just can be cute.
Yeah.
All right, so Archie is saying that he's tired of how bossy HVT is. Archie is the only one actually risking something, but Blair says, "Get over it. You signed up for this."
That is.
And
that
it's
is
like
true.
each of like Blair, HVT, and Tommy put in like $75 million or something. Maybe it wasn't that much. Maybe it was a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
I can't have been that. That's so much money. They all put in a lot of money to like buy this land.
To buy land, you need a lot. You need a lot of money, but
in like undeveloped land.
In the 90s.
Oh yeah, good point. Maybe as all as $75,000. I don't know. Anyway, everyone has capital investment in this.
Uh-huh.
So that's why they want Archie to, continue doing the thing.
Yeah.
So we hear the two of them plan to meet with HVT here tomorrow. And while Archie and Blair are talking in, their assumed privateness and confidence, Archie says he didn't shoot HVT. He's like, no, I didn't do it.
Okay. So he did not.
Yes, he did not shoot HVT.
I heard did shoot.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The shooting did not happen by Archie, according to Archie.
So I was right.
Maybe.
He was the red herring.
So the next day, Harry hears on the news that a local shop has burned down. It is the tailor shop, and the owner made costumes for the reenactment.
Okay.
So the lady who made the costumes for the reenactment, her shop is burned down.
Well, she hasn't been a character thus far.
No.
So it's definitely not her.
Mm-hmm.
But who would target the tailor shop for arson?
All right. So the cats look at the watershed map again because they figure it's got to be important. But they don't understand much of it. So they're like, should we show it to the humans? Maybe they'll understand it.
Yeah.
But anyway, the next day, and recall, Blair, HVT, and Archie are having a meeting. So the cats go to the meeting. HVT has practically snuck out because his wife Sarah is still convinced that Archie shot HVT.
Yep.
So anyway, So HVT tells the group that Sarah wants to join. So she knows about the property purchases, but she doesn't know about the full plan. There's a full
Hmm.
plan. Well, the full plan appears to be wells because of the watershed.
Oh, so they don't want a reservoir because they want to make.
They want to build wells.
Okay.
Apparently, wells would work better than the reservoir, and they'd figured this out because they were like they were in a plane club together. Okay, so like when they were flying over the land, apparently it was like really obvious when you're that high where the water is, or something.
Okay. I'll take their words for it.
Yeah, so they're like, so we'll build wells on our property for the county and we'll just rake in the money.
Yeah, that's a good plan, and it's actually kind of humanitarian.
Maybe it's less illegal than we thought.
No, it's definitely still illegal.
They just want to provide water. Yeah. All right, so they're discussing if Sarah can join or not. Like maybe she would be a good spokesperson for the group
Uh-huh.
to like convince everyone to go along with the well plan. So maybe.
I mean, beautiful women are quite convincing.
Indeed.
I know firsthand. I mean, you're the one who convinced me into this podcast after all.
You're like, do I really want to listen to you tell me stories? Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
Because HVT is then like, all right, which of us killed Tommy? It was one of us, right? But then the cats seem to get chased away.
Oh, before anyone actually answers.
Yeah, before we talk about that.
Uh-huh.
All right. Mrs. Murphy does see a pair of handcuffs in Archie's stuff, though. So,
Interesting. So who else is in this group? It's HVT, Archie, and
Blair.
Blair.
Yeah, and then Tommy was the fourth member who is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd still think that the wife did it somehow,
Okay.
but I also wonder what Blair was up to during all of this,
Intriguing.
because we haven't really talked about that at all.
Yeah, it's true. Blair's just like. I'll tell you a little bit more about Blair. Blair's a model. He earns his money modeling.
Oh,
So he's like a young hot model. That's why he has his fancy car.
okay.
We haven't talked a lot about Blair
And how he can get away with speeding.
by being sexy and then saying to the cop, "Oh, you wanna take it for a spin?" And the cop's like, "Yeah, I do."
Cop's kind of gay, but can't say anything because small town 90s.
Yeah. So we got another gossip session going with Harry. Blair has seemed a little distant lately.
Uh-huh.
Also, he's super hot. Again, he is a model.
Yeah.
But the work will dry up eventually because you can't be a model forever.
Yeah.
And he does spend quite frivolously.
Yeah.
You know, he bought like a Porsche or Ferrari or whatever.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
Ferrari.
Oh, Ferrari. Yeah, that might have been it.
Yeah. It probably was.
Well, anyway, Mrs. Murphy brings in the map. At which point, the humans realize, the cats realize after hearing the conversation with HVT that the wells are marked on the map. So they bring that to the humans. And it has Tommy's name on the map, so the humans are spooked. They're like, oh my god, it's Tommy's. So we call the police over again.
Yeah. I mean, what else do you do?
Yeah,
You're being handed a piece of evidence by an animal.
Your
You're
cats
like,
keep handing you evidence.
it's like, I don't know what else to do other like what do you want me to do with this? The police need this.
Yeah. Well,
Be better if the cats just brought it straight to the police station.
yeah. Maybe they don't know where the police station is, and that's far away, you know. Cats can only go so far.
They've been going all over town by themselves, just fine.
Well, they've gone to this abandoned barn, which is like 1 mile away, and takes them like over half an hour to get to.
Uh-huh.
So.
They got to the town.
Well, they drive with Harry, right? It's hard for them to get places on their own.
I don't know, that sounds fake.
Okay.
Wasn't there a story about a cat who went like 800 miles?
I told you that the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took that cat 2 months.
Yeah, but he did it just fine.
That's true, but I don't think he really wanted to. He wouldn't have by choice walked 800 miles.
Yeah, but he needed to, so he went.
Okay, well.
Need to go to the police instead, you know?
Anyway, back to the police. We hear about the coroner report. It confirms that Tommy died the night he disappeared. And they also have the map, right, from Mrs. Murphy.
Okay.
And they're planning to drive over to those marked spots,
Yeah.
which we know are the wells, but they don't know that yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Sarah and HVT are chatting and also hitting each other.
Hitting?
Yep, fighting. They are not a super functional couple, perhaps.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. And eventually HVT thinks it would be good to include her, and if Blair doesn't agree, then he'll make a new business with her.
So
he's all in on his wife.
He was beaten into submission.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think they're both into it.
That's so dysfunctional.
Well, it's
like,
the day
hit
of
me harder.
It's the day of Tommy's funeral. His estranged wife, who will presumably inherit everything, doesn't come.
Interesting.
Great. Okay, so the next day Harry's at work. We hear that HVT is gathering a meeting to discuss the reenactment safety. Fair. HVT did get shot.
Uh-huh.
But then our police friend comes to find and get Harry. So, because Harry found the map, they get Harry in a small plane and they fly over the marked areas on the map. Well, they actually get Harry to come because Harry's a local. So she's like, maybe you'll recognize something about it.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I mean, they're part of the watershed. That's some neighbor's land, but nothing special. I guess Tommy and Blair are like geniuses at looking at the land and figuring out where the water is.
I guess.
Yeah.
They paid someone to survey.
Yeah. Well, also they realized that the pilot of Tommy's plane was extremely skilled to land it where it did. Because the night that he disappeared was like really foggy.
Yeah.
And it was a very narrow airstrip, so the pilot was very skilled.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is pointing more and more towards my cartel theory.
Well, police are puzzled, though. They don't know. So they plan to bring the map anonymously to the next county meeting to see who it freaks out.
Oh. Well, Archie, for one.
Yeah.
HVT, for another.
Mm-hmm.
Probably Blair.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, we're gonna go into Sarah's head for a little bit. So, Sarah, she's like, listen, I know I'm a trophy wife. Sarah sought it out to become a trophy wife.
Yeah.
Right? She's like, I want that comfy life. But she's been married for 7 years and she won't be a trophy for much longer. Maybe that's why she's trying to, like, get the edge in now on the business.
Yeah, because she's smart.
Mm-hmm. Also, Sarah and Archie are having an affair.
Ew.
Yeah.
So that's who Archie was cheating with.
Yeah, with Sarah.
How does HVT... I guess that would be why they were arguing, right?
We'll talk about that later. Meanwhile, Sarah and Archie are talking. After they quickly do it, of course.
Yeah.
And Sarah's like, you really didn't shoot HVT? Right? Because she kind of thought it was Archie the whole time.
Yeah.
And Archie's like, no.
Wait, that makes even less sense as to why she was gunning after him. She was boning him. Why would she want... So she is the one who did it.
Well, also, there's rumors that she and Blair have done it in the past, too.
Okay.
So
she's just boning everyone in
yeah.
this circle.
Yeah, so then Archie then discusses Sarah's affair with Tommy as well.
Oh, yeah, so I...
Sarah's done it with everyone.
All right.
And Archie's like, were you doing them at the same time as me? And she's like, no. She lied.
Yeah, obviously she lied. Archie, come on. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
But then Archie's like, did you do it? Where were you at the reenactment? You could have killed Tommy, too. The motive is only among a couple people here.
Yeah.
Right? Sarah, Archie, and Blair, really.
Yeah.
But then we don't finish that conversation.
Great.
We
I still think she did it.
We cut over to the sheriff questioning Blair.
Uh-huh.
They are searching for drugs since Tommy was using.
Yeah.
And apparently the sheriff knows about the company and the wells. And HVT and Blair have coordinated responses that they are just going to suggest the well plan and be like, yeah, look, we had this land. You could build wells on it. Maybe they don't need Archie for this plan. Yeah, well, maybe it seems like someone was framing Tommy for dealing drugs. It doesn't really seem like him. Some of these clues aren't adding up.
To do drugs? Doesn't seem like him?
Yeah, so like they found some books, like some financial details that kind of show he was dealing, but it doesn't seem like him.
How so?
So they're like, it just is weird.
Yeah, why would he keep a record of all of his illegal dealings?
Yeah. Well, so anyway, the sheriff is like, more people could die. So Blair ends up telling them about Archie's hidden involvement
Uh-huh.
because like people are getting killed here.
Yeah.
And the sheriff warns
Singular
Blair.
person, but yeah.
Well, I mean, someone shot HVT.
Yeah, his wife.
So, well, he warns Blair to keep an eye out because 2 people of this group have been shot and or killed.
Uh-huh.
So, then it turns out HVT has Archie's office bugged.
Of course he does.
To, make sure that Archie is holding up his end of the bargain. So anyway, he definitely knows that Sarah and Archie are doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence the arguing.
Well, yeah, you know where Sarah and Archie last did it? That office. Well.
Hence the hitting each other.
So, Blair and Harry are chatting. And Blair's really into the reenactments, by the way. He had a really fun time because he didn't get shot at. So, anyway.
Oh, maybe HVT shot Tommy because he was boning Sarah.
Ooh.
But then Sarah tried to get rid of HVT to both get in on the plan and inherit all of his money.
Very convoluted.
A little bit, yeah. But, I mean, this has been pretty convoluted so far.
Well, yeah, now Harry is like, wait, I wonder if Sarah shot HVT. Now everyone's wondering it.
Yeah.
Because Sarah didn't officially participate, but, it was mayhem. There were 5,000 people on the field, right?
Yeah. And, I mean, it clearly wasn't someone using a musket.
Yeah, and she could have burned the tailor shop down and its records to cover her tracks of buying a uniform. Because the tailor shop in the 90s all had like print records of who she sold uniforms to.
Yeah.
All right. Blair seems nervous about this. Well, back to HVT. He accuses Sarah of shooting him.
Okay.
Sarah then grabs her gun and runs.
Yeah.
She has a gun.
Yeah.
Great.
Of course she does.
So, Sarah runs to Archie.
That's how she shot HVT. Anyways.
So she runs to Archie, who is still at Blair's.
Yeah.
And Sarah confesses to shooting HVT.
I called it immediately. I am so good at murder mysteries.
To the good murder mysteries.
Yeah.
Well, so she confesses to that and asks for Archie's help. She says, HVT is going to kill me.
Well, yeah, probably.
Okay. Sarah's motive? She doesn't like her old saggy husband.
I'm shocked the trophy wife doesn't like her old saggy husband and just wants his money. Whoa!
But
So
Sarah,
unique.
Sarah says she didn't do Tommy.
So
do him sexually, but like she didn't kill Tommy. She did do him sexually.
Yeah, I know. I got that.
Oh yeah. So then Sarah and Archie leave.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, cut to the pets hanging out. They hear some pops.
Oh.
So they rush over to the Blair's house and they find him in the car, shot but alive.
Oh.
Next, the pets drive the car over to Harry.
No way.
Yep, they do. They have Tucker on the gas, Mrs. Murphy and Pewter steering.
Okay. Blair witnessing this.
I think he's unconscious.
Okay. Why didn't they go to the 25 miles to the hospital?
They don't know where the hospital is. They go to Harry because Harry can help.
Okay.
But Harry witnesses this and is like, huh?
They were driving a car.
No, Harry's literally like, I can't tell anyone about this.
No one will believe you.
No. Oh my god. Anyway, so Harry calls the ambulance.
Uh-huh.
And Harry's like, I can't believe you guys drove the car. Are you smart?
They're like,
Yeah.
we've been giving you evidence of this murder for the past, like, month.
Oh my god. Well, so we're in the hospital. We hear Blair will live. So that's good. So the bullet grazed his head as if he had turned away from the shooter and then got from behind.
Oh.
So, Blair wakes up and said it was not Archie, but then passes out again. So,
Okay.
interesting.
HVT.
All right.
It's the only one left.
So, the cops the cops are narrating. Okay.
Yeah.
They hear a tip about the barn with Tommy's plane. So the
Yeah.
cops go over and they hear gunshots.
Oh.
So, what we find at this barn, HVT has shot and killed Archie.
Okay.
HVT says that Archie kidnapped Sarah.
Sure he did.
Sarah goes along with it. She says that Archie wanted Sarah to leave HVT and she wouldn't. She wanted to stay with her husband. And then Archie tried to kill HVT
Uh-huh.
and, kidnap Sarah.
These
And
two are
it's
so full of it.
definitely staged, right?
Uh-huh.
Because Sarah's gun is in Archie's hand.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, yeah. Poor Archie. And the pets are like, we saw Sarah go into Blair's house voluntarily and then leave with Archie. He didn't kidnap her, but
Yeah.
oh well. Apparently, Sarah told the cops that Archie confessed to her that he killed Tommy over a drug deal.
Which he did not do.
What?
He did not do.
Yeah. Well. Alright, so for the cops, it's all wrapped up now. Archie shot HVT and Tommy, and now he's dead. So, it's wrapped up.
They're not even gonna go for the self-defense trial for HVT there?
I guess not. I guess he doesn't need a self-defense trial.
Hmm.
Well, so next week, HVT and some lawyers are drafting a contract to give the water business to Blair. So, it's only him and Blair left, so HVT is just going to give it to Blair. And then HVT is going to go into business with Sarah. And they're going to make a plant nursery.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
So they reconcile, HVT and Sarah, about her 3 affairs with Tommy, Blair, and Archie.
Yep.
But it's because HVT was dismissing her, so she was having affairs. Super functional.
Right.
Anyway, but HVT also says that he changed his will so that if he dies suspiciously, Sarah will get nothing. So she's like, alright, I won't try to kill you again.
So he knows that she tried to kill him.
Yeah. He's like, I underestimated you, and now I'm even more attracted to you.
And
No.
she's like, that's crazy because it doesn't go both ways.
Because he's like, damn, you tried to kill me? That's kind of hot.
It's like, we need to roleplay this in the bedroom
Yeah.
right now.
Well,
And she's like, I have this gun that's real.
HVT is thinking, so he killed Tommy.
So I was,
HVT killed Tommy and shot him up with the cocaine. So HVT wasn't on cocaine. HVT, injected him with it.
okay. So
And planted a lot of the other evidence, like the handcuffs in Archie's truck, the bomber jacket.
So I was right earlier when I said that I think that Sarah shot HVT, but HVT killed Tommy.
You were just spitting. You didn't know you were right.
Okay, but I was right. I've been pretty spot on with a lot of those.
Oh, well, okay. Who was in the plane with Tommy?
Who was in the plane with Tommy?
Yeah. This one might be hard for you because I didn't give a ton of context on Sarah. It was Sarah. Sarah's apparently a very good pilot.
Oh, okay.
That's how she, arranged to meet someone rich by, going to a golf club and,
Yeah.
learning all the rich people hobbies.
Well, I was thinking to myself, it could have been HVT because they could have been scouting out places for the wells.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think it was.
They'd already done that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was Sarah.
Okay.
Maybe they're hooking up. Who knows?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Little column A, little column B,
So one of them, either Sarah or HVT, I'm not sure which, honestly, shot Blair. It was probably HVT because Sarah was with Archie.
Yeah, it was HVT.
Which is part of the reason that they're paying him off with the company. So they don't think Blair remembers that it was HVT.
But just in case.
But just in case, they're just going to give him the company.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm rich. And HVT and Sarah are pretty convinced it's over that they've gotten away with it.
But
and
the pets are on the scene.
But yeah, I mean, Blair has some memory loss, so they got away with it.
Oh.
The end.
That's the end of the book.
Yeah.
Well, the pets figured it out.
The pets know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, interesting. The good guys do not win.
I mean,
They get away with it.
I mean that happens,
Yeah.
especially with rich people.
Yeah, exactly. That was the big thing of this book, just the rich people plotting.
Yeah.
I was reading on Goodreads about this book compared to some of the other ones in this series, and apparently this one is different in that they the cops don't solve the mystery in the end.
Oh.
That the bad guys kind of get away with it. So.
Okay. Interesting.
All right, Tom, I'm going to show you a picture that's right at the beginning of the book. It is T. Tucker the corgi,
Well,
Mrs. Murphy the striped cat. They're looking at the watershed map. There is Pewter the gray cat who's looking up at a bird. Pewter has a thing about birds in this book. Pewter hates birds. And there's also this little guy who is a skunk or something. He's a side character that I didn't really mention.
That's a hedgehog, dear.
I don't think it was a hedgehog in the book.
No, that's a possum.
Yes, it was a possum.
Okay.
So yeah.
So to describe
I
the
just did
image-
that.
No, for real.
Oh my god.
There is a corgi sitting on its hind, with its front legs holding down a piece of a map. The Mrs. Murphy, the cat, she is a striped cat.
Tiger cat.
Striped tiger cat. She is standing on top of said map, kind of haunched over, looking at it as well. There is a bush in the background with what looks like lavender flowers on it. Behind both of the pets and next to said bush is a fence with a post, which the other cat, whose name I forget,
Pewter.
Pewter, is standing on. He is a gray, patternless cat.
He is described to be fat in the novel and kind of lazy.
He doesn't look very fat in this photo.
Yeah.
Sitting on a different part of the fence lower down is the possum, aforementioned, and above all of it is a branch with a blue jay on it.
Yes, Pewter hates the blue jay. Pewter has a thing about blue jays in this novel.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
He is a cat
hold on.
after all.
The possum might be on the character list. The possum is not on the character list. Very disappointing.
That is very disappointing.
Yeah, so what'd you think of our first real murder mystery?
I enjoyed it a lot more than the
The YA murder mysteries.
Yeah.
There was like a C plot about Harry's like great grandfather who got murdered. There was like, I guess one of the themes in this novel is people getting murdered and getting away with it. The murderers getting away with it.
Yeah.
And it was like some family drama because a girl got pregnant and then it was like unmarried. And
Wow.
then the dad killed the guy who got him pregnant, who was like Harry's great grandfather.
That's crazy.
And then the baby got killed too. Yeah, there was like this side plot.
That's very crazy.
Yeah. I didn't really talk about it. Clearly.
You got my daughter pregnant. Blam, 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 blam.
Yeah, pretty much. So. Alright, would you be interested in reading another of these Mrs. Murphy murder mystery?
Yeah, I wonder if I can get it again.
Okay. Well, I have a couple other books queued up before that, but that we can always come back to Mrs. Murphy.
Yeah, I will say, while yes, I do spit out my ideas quite frequently, I think I hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
I was pretty consistent with saying that Sarah shot.
It was Sarah.
Yeah. And then when you asked me, well, did she kill Tommy? I was like, no, maybe that was HVT. And lo and behold,
Alright,
I was right.
Good job, Tom. I'll see you next time.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.